Liberty.
Our country is strong. A great people has been moved to defend a great nation. Terrorist attacks can shake the foundations of our biggest buildings, but they cannot touch the foundation of America.
In the
These acts
councils
shatter
of government,
steel,
we must
but
guard
they
against
cannot dent
the
the steel.
acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex.
Inherently and historically oppose the secret society.
We, as
secret oath,
Americans, have the capacity now, as we've had in
we
the
decided
past,
long ago
to do whatever
the
needs
dangers of
to be done
excessive and unwarranted
to
concealment
preserve this last
Certain
and
facts
greatest bastion of freedom.
far outweigh the dangers
In this
which are
present
cited to
crisis,
justify it.
government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem.
Welcome back to Embers of Liberty, where we are having technical difficulties again, so bear with us for just a moment, because we need to fix this, because our audio is not coming into our headphones. So,
It's coming through our TV.
yeah, it's coming through the monitors, which is super weird.
Hold on a second, let me try this. By the way, Brooks, if you are still here, we saw your message. And aloha.
Yes, aloha.
Or, he said namaste.
You're going to have to... Well, you know, okay, so while Lonnie's working on this, because Lonnie's our tech guy,
Oh, no, namaste does mean hello. I thought it meant like end or bye.
I don't know. So, it has been an eventful week.
Yep. And I'm going to take over the show right now and say that we have some big news.
Would you shut up?
Well, because I want to be
Shut up.
more congratulate.
Shut up. Shut up. So, Thursday was my birthday.
Ooh, old man.
Friday I got engaged. To the one, the only Kate. So, I officially have a
You
fiance
have a
now.
clapper over there.
Yeah, there is a clap button.
Kind of
He is kind of busy.
Damn it.
So, yeah, I have popped the question, and she said yes, and yeah. So, Kate, if you're watching, love you. If you're not, still love you.
Just a little less.
Yeah, just a little less. Thanks for not being supportive of my dreams. Lonnie, check the.
Hold on a second. Well,
That's not what you wanted.
that's not what I want.
What the heck?
Do a monitor on the front.
No, not for that. Monitor and output on desktop audio, yeah. Yeah, I don't understand what's happening with the TV situation.
I don't either.
But
We can try it real quick.
yeah, just hit one of the sound buttons.
Stupid.
It's coming through here. It didn't come through on the TV. So I don't know. That's
The
super
only way we're
weird.
gonna know is if we play something on like YouTube.
Yeah, just well, you could just go to the show notes and pull up the one of the first things.
Justin, this one's for you, buddy. And Kate.
Appreciate it. Oh, wait.
Cheers. Cheers, Lonnie.
Yeah, hold on.
To our buddy.
So it's coming through just fine. I don't know why it did that for the.
Because it's the intro, and that's what the intro does.
Yeah, it's super weird that it did that though. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, okay, so we're not having technical difficulties. It just was being stupid.
Like the intro, like the intro likes to do.
So anyway, I do have to get my show notes pulled up real quick. But yeah, so like I said, eventful week. Got engaged, turned 34.
Ooh,
It's
34.
it's been a good week. So, Joe, how was your week?
Fantastic. Beth says we're very echoey.
Are we?
It's been a good week.
Oh my God, we are. Because the camera is mute the camera down there.
Oh, yeah.
The video capture device. That's why it's echoey.
There we go.
What about now?
Yeah, I guarantee that's fixed it.
Yeah, I do too. But
Yep.
Instantly
yep,
went away.
instantly went away.
Wins.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean that's the problem with like doing all of this from my house, like getting all of the stuff set up from where our computer crashed and wouldn't work anymore. A lot of it has just turned into like every time I come over here, I have to drag and drop everything. Like I had to redo all the sounds on the soundboard and everything. I didn't have to do anything for OBS because it was automatically there, but it's just one of those things. Excuse me.
Yeah, we need to come over here.
Well, so I've got everything moved over now, so now it can just be like I'll just send it over and move it. I've got the hiccups. That pizza fucked me up, Lonnie.
You're welcome.
Anyway, so Lonnie, how was your week?
Good. Not really much going on. Just working overtime. Oh, the little one had her first week in her new classroom at school, so I had to take her to her visiting with the teacher thing.
Very nice. Very
And,
nice.
she's liking it because she's in the bigger kid classroom, so she feels grown.
Shit. Speaking of, I forgot to mention, Luke started school, kindergarten this week, so that was fun too.
Yeah, growing up quick.
Yeah, growing up super fast. I hate it.
Bryson doesn't start till Monday.
Yeah, well, apparently Luke doesn't actually start until Monday because apparently the school that he's going to does this weird phase-in thing where all the boys will go one day and then all the girls go and then like the stragglers, I guess, go on Friday or nobody goes. I don't know. Regardless, it was really
That's weird.
dumb.
That's
So,
weird.
Kids these days.
anywho, so yeah, I think weeks are pretty well covered now. And oh wait, you were talking about Ida. Sorry.
No, I finished.
Oh, okay. You
Oh,
sure?
okay. Apparently, we did the phase in too. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, we had never heard of it, so it was just like, what the hell? Oh, also, I got my hair did.
Looking,
get engaged.
looking pretty fly
Yeah.
for a white guy there.
Had to
Man. Slick.
slick
Damn.
as a motherfucker.
Looks like a dick with ears.
Ooh, man. That's hot. Spicy.
Give it a yeehaw there, Lonnie.
Yeehaw!
Thank you. So, anyway, Lonnie, you probably, did you hear the new one last week? Were you here for the start of the show?
No.
No? Well, it's time to talk freedom things.
Oh, yeah, it's longer now. Yeah. I did hear that. And then I also noticed that you trimmed some of them. Like, what?
Smell like failure.
Yes, I trimmed the little music part off the front of that.
Yeah.
So, which means I do not smell like failure. In fact, I'm a real man of genius.
You gotta give me a second. I'm trying to get used to
All
this.
the pictures.
Yeah,
a
it's
little
throwing me
different.
off because before it was just,
Words.
yeah.
Yeah. Kate likes the pictures.
The pictures throw me off, but
Yeah.
that's just because I'm not used to it.
Real man of genius is all the way to the side on the middle row next to Homer Simpson.
Ah,
Real man of genius.
There you go. Okay, so
yeah. Not
first things
gonna take me a
first.
minute to get used to
Okay,
that.
this is the elephant in the room that everybody already knows about, right? Donald Trump has been indicted again
Boy,
Again.
for his role in January 6th,
Some bullshit.
the deadly insurrection.
horse
First off,
manure.
bullshit.
give it a bullshit. It's a little kid.
A bullshit?
A bullshit?
A bullshit? A bullshit.
I like it. I like it.
So
That's pretty good.
you know, here's the thing, right? Okay, so Jack Smith, who is the special prosecutor, has decided to bring a lot of specious charges against Trump.
Go figure.
None of this shit is going to stick. It's going to get thrown out. And you know what? Just fuck off. Just fuck off.
Piss off.
The thing is they're saying that Trump knowingly, which good luck. Good. You know what? Just, you know what? Let's go to overlay 1. So, shortly after Election Day, the defendant also pursued unlawful means of discounting legitimate votes and subverting election results. In doing so, the defendant perpetrated 3 criminal conspiracies: a conspiracy to defraud the United States using dishonesty, fraud, and deceit to impair, obstruct, and defeat lawful federal government function by which the results of the presidential election are collected, counted, and certified by the federal government in violation of 18 U.S. Code 371. B. A conspiracy to corruptly obstruct and impede the January 6th congressional proceeding at which the collected results of the presidential election are counted and certified, the certification proceeding, in violation of 18 U.S. Code 1512K. And C. Conspiracy against the right to vote and have one's vote counted in violation of 18 U.S. Code C-241. First off, you're using silver. You like that?
That was cool. I was about to say, that's new.
Yeah.
That's new. I feel like I need... Am I to channel 2? I just needed to...
Yeah, you're channel 2.
Just to here. Here we go. Yeah, thank you.
So it was actually supposed to do that when you went to overlay 2, but I must have messed that up. I didn't go into all the overlays and add the sound back in. That's why. Fuck.
I like that, though. That's
I'll
cool.
fix that later.
Growing pains, man.
Yeah, I mean, I spent literally all day working on this thing.
I know. Well, I mean, after the computer took a shit, I mean, that was, you know.
Yeah. My microphone is driving me bonkers at the moment.
You need some WD on that bad boy.
I just realized something. I got to be right back. Something pretty important.
He's got to take a shit.
Damn you, Joe.
Oh, hell.
We need a...
What are you doing?
You really?
We need an elevator. We need an elevator music with We'll Be Right Back.
Yeah. We need it. We'll be right back soon.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. I know there's no one on camera. We're here. You're not just looking at a still image.
No, you're looking at a still image.
True. Joe had to disrupt things, per usual.
I don't know what Joe's doing. But I don't like it. Oh. Well, nobody can tell.
Yeah, still. Look at that one person.
Apparently we had a wardrobe malfunction.
Oh, yep, sorry.
What? Joe shit his pants. Out of his titties.
This is from where you hit me earlier, that's why.
Yeah, I did hit you earlier.
He hit you in the mommy milkers, huh?
So...
Mommy milkers.
So here's the thing, right? All right, so... Yeah, boy. You notice the cat with the cell phone cat call.
It's pretty slick.
Okay, so first off, let's go to screen share real quick. You can exit out of this. I want you to bring up the Stream Deck onto the main screen so that people can kind of see what you're seeing on the Stream Deck. Because I think it's pretty funny, right?
It's pretty funny.
So, yeah, so you got stupid, failure.
I can't zoom in on this.
No, you can't, unfortunately. No, get rid of that. You can't make them bigger.
I was trying to make it bigger for the people.
Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, you can't. So, you know, we've got stupid, we've got failure, we've got the alert from Metal Gear Solid.
Personal favorite.
We got a clap. We got come on, man. We got dog. Real Men of Genius, fake news, the thing. Alex Jones. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Like how he's like preaching to the choir.
Yeah, we got
Liar.
we got Liar is back. And here's some new buttons, right? So I'm going to need you to hit that one.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
And then go ahead and hit the next one.
True international effort to pressure.
Yes.
And then, you know, the cat call, which you just used. And then you got bullshit.
Bullshit?
And then we got oof.
No, we gotta let this one go all the way out, man. Bullshit. At the end, he even started getting tickled.
Yeah.
Oof. Oof.
Then we got the good old fashioned
Oh, it just makes my ears tingle.
And then we've got the FBI.
FBI, open up!
Sorry if we just blew your eardrums out.
We're gonna have to turn that one down a little bit.
Probably.
It don't sound loud to me.
It was distorted as shit for me.
Click on it.
Oh, that's because
Turn it down.
My headphones all the way on too.
Now try it.
Oh, that's why I didn't sound very loud.
FBI, open up!
Oh,
Go to 50. Try it again.
FBI, open up!
That's gonna have to do.
I think it's just the audio of it.
Yeah, I
It's
think so.
distorted.
So anyway, I wanted you guys to see what Lonnie's working with because we do have a rebranded Joe Biden segment this week. Go ahead and throw that sucker up.
Hilarious.
They couldn't hear any of that.
Yeah.
Because there's no audio input on.
Him with the balloon. That's funny.
Yeah. Kate thought it was pretty good too. So.
Hey, what am I doing up here? There's
All
no chocolate chip ice cream here.
True international pressure.
True international pressure.
True international effort to pressure.
True
Oh my
international
God.
pressure.
I love this.
Yeehaw!
This is my favorite pro bono job,
Yeah, no shit.
other than being a dad.
Agreed.
Being a dad is my favorite pro bono job, but that I actually get some pretty good rewards for. But anyway, back to it. So, Special Counsel Jack Smith made the announcement the other day that the I love that. It's going to throw me off the first couple of times, but I do love it. Yeah. And it's also got a transition now, so every time we change it, does
it makes it
the
feel a little
transition.
more seamless.
Yeah.
Even
it
though
does.
there's more to it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
You're right. It does. But anyway, so Jack Smith announced that the Trump indictment was being unsealed and kind of went through some of the particulars of it. So let's go to that.
Yeah, let's listen to this thug.
This dipshit.
Good evening. Today, an indictment was unsealed, charging Donald J. Trump with conspiring to defraud the United States, conspiring to disenfranchise voters, and conspiring and attempting to obstruct an official proceeding. The indictment was issued by a grand jury of citizens here in the District of Columbia, and it sets forth the crimes charged in detail. I encourage everyone to read it in full.
He looks like he got into hunter's
Attack
cocaine.
on our nation's capital on
Because he
January
did.
6th, 2021.
It was at the White House.
Was an unprecedented assault on the seat of American democracy. As described in the indictment, it was fueled by lies. Lies by the defendant targeted at obstructing a bedrock function of the U.S. government, the nation's process of collecting, counting, and certifying the results of the presidential election. The men and women of law enforcement who defended the U.S. Capitol on January 6th are heroes. They are patriots and they are the very best of us. They did not just defend a building or the people sheltering in it. They put their lives on the line to defend who we are as a country and as a people. They defended the very institutions and principles that define the United States. Since the attack on our Capitol, the Department of Justice has remained committed to ensuring accountability for those criminally responsible for what happened that day. This case is brought consistent with that commitment, and our investigation of other individuals continues. In this case, my office will seek a speedy trial so that our evidence can be tested in court and judged by a jury of citizens. In the meantime, I must emphasize that the indictment is only an allegation and that the defendant must be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt in a court of law. I would like to thank the members of the Federal Bureau of Investigation who are working on this investigation with my office, as well as the many career prosecutors and law enforcement agents from around the country who have worked on previous January 6th investigations. These women and men are public servants of the very highest order, and it is a privilege to work alongside them. Thank you.
So, first off, here's the problem with all of what you just said.
First off, bro, you need to stay out of... Yeah, now I'm loud. I think my headphones are just too far.
Yeah, probably.
Bro, you need to stay out of Little Joe's cocaine.
Well, no, first of
all,
go ahead and put us back on full screen.
I love that, man.
The problem with all of what you just said is that it's complete bullshit. Right?
It's bullshito.
Everybody knows exactly what's happening here. Go to overlay 2 for me real quick. Uh-oh. That didn't come over. Double click image 3 for me. And then go browse. Go to up. News images. And then timeline. Thank you. So, here's the thing, right? So, we all know what's happening. Every time something happens that's going to incriminate Hunter Biden or Joe Biden, they flood the news cycle with Trump stuff. Okay? They've done it 3 times now, right? They did it on March 17th, Hunter accidentally admits that the laptop is his. On the 18th of March, Trump says he's going to be indicted in New York, which he subsequently is. Because they were planning it. If he hadn't said it, somebody else would have said it. Then on the 8th of June, the FBI document, the 1023 or whatever it is, claimed that Pop was bribed by Ukrainian officials for $5 million. June 9th, Mar-a-Lago documents indictment comes down. Weird, right? Surely there's not a pattern here. And then on July 31st, Devin Archer testifies in front of Congress, which the transcript is available for.
And we'll talk about it a little bit.
And we will talk about it. And then on August 1st, guess what? Trump gets indicted again for January 6th. For his role in January 6th, him and his co-conspirators. You know what?
A bullshit?
Exactly. It's bullshit. And at the end of the day, we all see what you're doing. This is why every time you do something, Trump's poll numbers go up. Shocker, right? It's almost like you're trying a little bit too hard and we all know what's happening. You know what? I'm going to need you to go that way and just keep going until you fuck all the way off.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, it's utter bullshit. Okay? I've read through most of the indictment. It's a bunch of shit. It is just nonsense. And Lonnie, you can pull it up if you want to. I didn't put anything other than overlay 1.
What the?
Control Z. Control Z. There you go. You can pull up the indictment if you want. But at the end of the day,
Do we have the indictment in here?
I don't have it in here, no. You just type in Trump indictment. PDF. Yep. And then go down. U.S. DOJ. So I do believe that this is the U.S. versus Trump. Yeah. So conspiracy to defraud the United States. Blah blah blah. Go on down. So it's basically just saying that.
Just like the first one, a bunch of fucking words.
It's the purpose of the conspiracy was to overturn the legitimate results of the 2020 presidential election by using knowingly false claims of election fraud to obstruct the federal government function by which those records or by which those results are collected, counted, and certified. It's also talking about how he was attempting to keep people's votes from being counted. Well, first off, when you're being advised by your counsel that some of these votes were cast in violation of state constitutions, you have every right to try to get them discounted.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, all this is you're saying that he knowingly did this or that. Okay, just because somebody tells him something doesn't mean he believes it.
And the thing is...
And to knowingly commit fraud, you have to believe that what they're telling you is true.
Well, and here's the thing, too, that you have to prove in this scenario, is if you say that he believed, you have to... You ever heard of the old saying, actions speak louder than words? Just because he talks about it and says it doesn't mean he believes it. You have to prove that. And how do you prove something like that?
Right, but the thing is they're trying to prove that he doesn't believe what he's saying.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Whether he does or not, therein lies proving or saying that he does, proving that he doesn't.
Right.
How are you going to prove that? You don't.
You can't. There is no way to prove it. This is going to get thrown out. Just like... Here's the thing, okay? I don't know what's worse. The fact that they've indicted him or the fact that this, if they convict him, it's going to go to the Supreme Court and 3 of the judges that are going to have to rule on this were appointed by Trump, and it's just going to be a shit show. That's all it is. It's just a shit show.
All of this is a delay anyways, and they know that.
Yeah,
they just want to get him caught up in his time of
Here's the thing, okay? The Mar-a-Lago documents case is much stronger than anything that they've got in this case.
Which is a statement, considering that in itself is pretty weak, too.
It's weak, but at the same time, you can make a better argument that he did something knowingly and broke the law.
Yeah, it's a lot more believable, for sure.
This is not a believable case.
No.
Okay?
Because you can't prove it.
Not only that, but now they're trying to say that Trump should be remanded to custody because of a post he made on Truth Social that said, if you come after me, I'm coming after you. Well, guess what, motherfucker? If you're coming after me unlawfully, if I regain power, I'm coming after you.
It's a fair statement. Look,
it's not a threat; it's a promise.
Well, I mean, this has kind of changed the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, he's just forewarning what's to come.
So,
well, now that they've went after a political opponent, they have opened the door for everybody to go after political opponents.
I mean, even Joe Rogan has come out and openly said this is banana Republic shit.
It is,
and it is 100% banana Republic shit. Because at the end of the day, you do not go after your political opponents and you do not imprison your political opponents. Hold on, please. We had one of the tiny humans come in here.
A reminder that we are not in a studio.
Nope.
They are needy.
That they is. I
just thought about what happened in the car when we got here. The phone call.
Oh, yeah.
They are needy.
They do be needy. So, I mean, at the end of the day, again, they're using that post to say, oh, he's making threats now. Yeah, I'd be making threats too.
Hey, eye for an eye, baby.
And for the president that says he's breaking every norm in American politics, blah, 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 so are you. You're having your political opponent, the front runner for the Republican nomination, indicted.
But here's what's funny, right? It's more acceptable for Trump to do something so out of the norm, right? Because everyone knows
he's an outsider.
He's not a politician.
No.
But then you see that all the people that are in politics doing all this stuff to go against him, and it's like, what are you doing?
Right.
Like, it's weird.
I mean, it's crazy, right? And so we can go to the next video now, because that's what I was talking about. Where they're using his Truth Social post to say that he needs to be remanded into custody because it's a threat.
As Donald Trump.
I love it.
What's wrong, bud?
Trump's legal problems continue to grow. Democrats are making a big push for transparency. More than 36 House Democrats called for cameras in the courtroom during the DOJ's cases against Trump. It is something Trump's own attorney was asking for just a few weeks.
Did she just say DOG?
That's what I thought too. I was like, wait, I thought she said DOG, not DOJ. I could have sworn.
Back it up.
Good grief.
Instant rewind.
Yeah, go ahead.
More than 36 House Democrats called for cameras in the courtroom during the DOJ's cases.
She did say DOG.
She did say DOG. What a dumbass.
What a dog.
What a dog. You dirty dog.
Listen, man, that dog ain't gonna hunt.
That dog ain't gonna hunt, you know, because
True international effort to pressure.
That's right.
You know what? Give it a... Yeah. Surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I need that one. That's one that we need. Anyway, go ahead. Continue.
Against Trump. It is something Trump's own attorney was asking for just a few weeks ago.
The first thing we would ask for is let's have cameras in the courtroom so all Americans can see what's happening in our criminal justice system. And I would hope the Department of Justice would join in that effort so that we take the curtain away.
Look, if you put cameras inside of the courtroom for fucking Johnny Depp and Amber Heard
and Amber Turd.
Amber Turd. I stepped on a bee.
Whose dog stepped on a bee?
My son has to pee.
You turned her against me.
The janitor stuck it in me.
I fell out of a tree.
Anyway.
But yeah, if you're gonna put cameras in the courtroom,
arrow to the knee.
Shut up, Joe.
That shit. Yeah, put the cameras in there for this.
I think that there should be cameras because I think that this is the most unprecedented bullshit that has ever happened. And
look,
the American people deserve to be able to watch the shit show that this is going to be.
And here's the reasoning for it, right? Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, that is definitely could be considered a private matter. That was
100% a private matter.
So there's no need for that to be politicized. The government is ran and operated by we the people.
Correct.
So we have every reason to know what goes on and see what goes on.
We have every right to know what's going on there. It's just like the alien stuff. Like, we have every right to know.
Yeah.
They're not going to tell us, but we have every right to know. It's just like this. They're going to do whatever they want. And the fact that it's the jury is in Washington, D.C., they're more likely to get a conviction that it's immediately going to be thrown out.
And I'm wondering here,
because it's specious.
And I'm wondering here, too, like, at a certain point, is Trump and his team just going to start, like, doing the whole... say the opposite? Because, you know, like, whatever he wants, they're going to do the opposite. Like, can he not do like a 4D chess move and be like, we don't want cameras, no cameras,
no cameras, excuse me,
and they're going to be like, we're going to put cameras in there. He's
Bigly,
like,
we don't want cameras in there. We don't want them. We don't want to show the corrupt DOJ in action. We just don't want the people to see that. Frankly, it's disgraceful, and the American people, they deserve better. Bigly.
No, it'd be better if he was like, I don't need people to see the embarrassment.
I'd like this to be a private embarrassment for me, probably. Probably going to be very embarrassed.
Nancy Pelosi herself will come out of the retirement home and put cameras in there herself.
I told you to take those dentures out.
God damn, we got denture dick over here.
Dang it, Nancy! I told you not to use the teeth.
We got denture dick over here.
Anyway,
grinding my stump.
Let's get this over with.
And all Americans get to see what's happening.
Earlier today, our friend Neil Katyal laid out the importance of having those cameras in the courtroom. Here's why.
Don't underestimate Donald Trump's ability to try and, say stuff outside of court, and his party and his lawyers and so many others, all of which can undermine the decorum anyway. The best check on that, this is something one of our greatest justices, Louis Brandeis, said, sunlight is the best disinfectant. Let the American people see this trial for themselves day in and day out and make their own determinations. We shouldn't be, relegated to secondhand descriptions and some courtroom sketches of what's going on in that courtroom.
I feel like I couldn't trust this guy in an elevator alone.
Yeah, probably not.
He'd probably fondue me.
He'd probably wouldn't even have the common courtesy to give you a reach around.
No. And look at that sniffer. Damn, I bet he could suck fucking lint off of your shirt.
Indeed.
Joe Biden is envious.
Anyway,
we done with this one?
No, because it's still got.
He could run your dick underneath his nose like a cigar.
A threatening post on his social media site earlier today, writing this: "If you go after me, I'm coming after you." Just a few hours later, prosecutors proposed a protective order citing that very Truth Social post. They're asking the judge to stop Trump from sharing sensitive documents with the public turned over by prosecutors. This all happened less than 24 hours after the judge directly warned him that bribing, influencing, or retaliating against witnesses.
Do you have any evidence to prove that he's been even considered that in the past? Why?
No.
Why?
There is no evidence.
This is uncalled for. You're not going to do this for anybody else. You're not going to tell them that.
No, and so again, here's the thing. They wouldn't, if this was a Democrat, none of this would be happening.
Clearly, look at Joe Biden. He got awarded a special counsel, and you haven't heard shit about anything about that case. Nothing. Because they've done nothing. They just sat on their hands and be like, "Oh, we're the special counsel. Can you reveal anything about the investigation? It's an ongoing investigation. We can't release anything at this time." That's it.
It's absolutely fucking ridiculous.
I have to pee.
Well, go pee.
Well, I'm just letting you know.
I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and
Beth,
with this.
Beth may not be dressed in there. I'm just kidding. She should be.
About to say, Beth, get dressed. And let me know.
Go ahead and let this play.
Is a crime. And tonight at a campaign event in the state of Alabama, he went after the special counsel.
But despite the demented prosecution of our movement by our corrupt and highly partisan Department of Injustice and deranged Jack Smith, doesn't he look deranged? You see the picture with the purple robe? He's a deranged human being. We're getting stronger by the day. Somebody said, you should treat him nicer. Maybe he'd be nice. Let me tell you, this guy is a lost soul. The Republicans better get tough and they better get smart, because most of them look like a bunch of weak jerks right now. And you got to get tough and smart, and you have to fight fire with fire. You can't allow this to go on.
Quick asterisk. Department of Injustice. The majority of things laid out in this indictment came directly from the January 6th hearings. And reminder, almost all of those witnesses were Republicans. And despite spending the evening in nearby Alabama, the former president did not appear in Florida today for the superseding indictment arraignment in the classified documents case. Instead, he entered a not guilty plea through his attorneys.
So, it's one of those things where...
So I don't like Trump, but...
what they're doing is wrong.
Yes.
I've said it a million times.
They're setting a precedent.
Precedent.
They're setting a precedent for future. What would you call it? Political targeting, I guess.
Yes, that's exactly what they're doing. And bear with me for a moment because I forgot to get one of these things off for this week on X because it's no longer Twitter.
I like X better.
How dare you?
It sounds more masculine.
We need that one too.
We do need a how dare you. Damn.
Got some work cut out for you there, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. Let's see.
We also need what's your major malfunction, numbnuts?
Yeah, probably.
Let me see your war face. Speaking of war, while you're doing that, I've noticed a few things here. Strait of Malacca, whatever you say it, where World War III starts.
Hi, Kate.
Question mark. Kate.
Hello.
Or shall I say, Mrs.
Fiancé.
Fiancé.
Blackman.
Yeah.
The future Mrs. Blackman.
That's what I said.
She's not there yet.
That's what I said.
You
gotta open them damn earballs up, son.
Can I be your bride? Your maid of honor?
Oh God! Please don't do that.
Please don't.
I don't want to see his ass in a dress.
Don't do that. Well, so then after all of this, my man Vivek Ramaswamy, who I actually really like.
Hey,
who sweared at him? Who sweared at your fiance?
Nobody.
I think she might have been talking about one.
She's talking about the movie.
Oh.
My man Vivek Ramaswamy has decided that he gonna file a lawsuit.
And you know why I like him? I think I know why we all like him. I don't know about Joe, but at least me and you, I can kind of.
I haven't looked into him too much.
Well,
to be honest,
I like him because he's not a politician.
He is not.
He's like